What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be of us putting Nathan's dirt bike tire that we got mounted at Freedom Power Sports. There it is right there. It is the Pirelli Scorpion, guys.
Boom.
Extra X. Some people said that this is the suckiest tire, but it looks really good and it might last a long time. They said it was good for practice. So I'm mounting that today. I hit this thing every single time. Anyways, I got everything pretty much cleaned up. I have this shaft right here greased up. These are the liners. I have these two things right here that go on the outside of the rim or the hub. I have those greased up. Everything's cleaned out on the inside. I try to clean it up if I take everything off and put new grease on it. Trying to make sure everything's sealed up good. So we're just gonna put this thing on real quick for you guys. And that's it. I wanted to show you something real quick though. This is the Traxxas Max. We had to put a new servo on it and we did the wide kit. This is the whole complete wide kit. Then when we put the wide kit on, it stripped out all the drive shafts or whatever. So we put all new steel drive shafts on this thing. So everything's redid. We just got new tires for it. That's the last thing I needed was a tire because when we moved, we threw away that tire. So, which sucks. It's just like throwing 25 bucks in the garbage can. But it was hectic when we moved, guys. If you want to watch that video of us moving, it's on the channel.
It's scary.
Thank you guys so much for watching the channel. I really appreciate it. Please leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps us so much. You guys are the best. Okay, so let's put this thing on. I have grease on this, so I'm trying to keep it
greasy.
No, trying to keep the dirt off of it. And I've had this grease. I've had this grease literally for like 20 years, guys. It like lasts forever. It's high temp grease. It's really good grease. So I don't waste. It looks
greasy.
Yeah, it's all greasy and red. But yeah, I put it in like, look at, that was my vitamin jar that I had like a long time ago. So I still have it. All right, so
how long ago is that? That was at least, how long ago did you say that was?
20 years ago.
Wow, that is nuts.
It's kind of cool. So anyways, okay, before I do anything, I'm just going to show you guys how tight this garage is. Because remember, in the old house, we had the basement. It was like I had a lot of room. So when we moved, I had to take all the stuff in the basement and put it in our 3-car garage. And here it is, the 3-car garage. There's Mom's new car, guys. I got her a Telluride because the Honda Accord was way too small. That thing is nice. I do recommend that car. If you guys want a mid-size family SUV, get that one. That thing is sweet.
It's more like a large size SUV.
And then if you need 2 more people to go, or like 4 people, then you got the Cobra. So there it is. There's the Cobra, guys. And bad news, we went to the movies and someone ripped my front splitter off. So I have to redo the whole thing. You can't really see it right now. Here, I'll show you the trunk. I'll show you it. Here it is. I'm kind of organizing the garage, so I have all the RC cars. But I am going to do a video of the Traxxas Max, so stay tuned for that when we drive it. Look at my splitter, guys. This is depressing. Holy crap.
Show the bottom of it, how scraped up it is.
God. There it is, guys. Anyways, it ripped off. The bad news is this hooks up onto another plate underneath the Cobra, and it ripped this thing out. Like, look at that, guys. It's like, I guess that's fiberglass, so that's pretty bad damage. So I'm gonna have to replace that whole undersection that this thing hooks up to. So it's pretty extensive, and I might get carbon fiber, but it's
that's
like,
fiberglass.
Yeah, it's fiberglass.
It might be just carbon fiber.
I'm pretty sure that's fiberglass. Yeah, they're not gonna make a carbon fiber like chassis guard. Anyways, it's the guard that goes in front of that. So it's, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It drives good, still feels good on the road, but yeah, I definitely have to fix that.
You said that it feels like it intakes air better whenever it's...
Yeah, it feels better to me. It like feels like it's really good.
Like
but
it breathes better.
We went to the movies, saw Avatar 3D, came out, and that thing was just laying in front of my car. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
It was really bad, guys. All right, back to mounting the dirt bike tire. Here, take the camera, Addie. All right, what I was gonna do is get my little stool right here, my Ironton stool. I won this in a golf tournament. I won this, and this jack stand right here in a golf tournament right here, guys. And I won this.
I hit my head on the freaking bike.
Did you just hit your head on it too? Anyways, I won it in a golf tournament. Really nice prize. Okay, so let's do this. So we're gonna get this. We're gonna try to avoid the Cobra. This is the chain side. There's your sprocket. And then this is the brake side. There's your rotor, your brake rotor. So when you take this off, just be real careful and just try to leave everything in place. And do not touch the front brakes. I mean the back brakes, because it will close up. Then you'll have to push everything back out. It's such a pain in the butt. Make sure this thing's loose on the chain mount. Really, really loose, because you want the chain to be able to go on. I didn't have it loose enough when I took it off, but this is the adjustment screw. So you want to do that, get it all the way out, and then you just screw this thing all the way in. So the chain is really loose, and you can just slide the chain over the sprocket instead of having to fight with it. So we'll do it kind of on both sides, that way it's even. But that's the adjusting screw. All right, so we'll slide this thing on. Let's see if this thing goes on easy. Let me see that bolt before I do this. Get all this stuff ready. I had all this stuff right here. All right, I'm gonna put this on this side. On that side, I have these up here. And then for the adjusting bolt, guys, you need a 12mm and a 10mm wrench.
For the 250.
For the 250, they're probably all the same on the 250 and the 450. So, all right, so we'll just slide this thing in here. First of all, you want to get this out of the way like this, like that right there, and pick this up like this, and then you want to slide this. Look on this side, Addie. See, there's the rotor, and there's the brake caliper. You just want to slide that thing right in the middle.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right in the middle of the brake caliper, but see, it's like wanting to slide off, so you want to put a little tension on it, because this has to line up with that. So you might want to just put your
finger in it and like chop your finger off.
No, don't chop your finger off. All right, this is kind of tight. I don't know what's going on. All right, we'll get it though, guys. We'll get it. There it goes.
Oh, you got it.
All right, I got it. So now you could just put this thing in right here just to hold it into place if you can. If it's fitting right, just right there for now. Then you want to make sure your chain's in the right spot. Put your chain on.
And then tighten up the chain.
Yeah, you got to tighten the chain, definitely. And if you want to try to rotate that back, you can. It's going to probably be a pain in the butt, but I'm just going to rotate it like this, and then it should pop on. There you go. Good job, Addie. All right, so I have it pretty much lined up. You see the brake pads are holding the brake rotor. So now this thing right here, I think goes like that. See this piece? This is an adjuster piece. I think it goes like that. But you're supposed to be able to see where it's at. No. This goes like this. Pretty sure. We'll figure it out. Anyways, yeah, that goes like that. So then you want to just slide it in. Make sure you have everything lined up. You're probably going to have to wiggle it around on this side right here.
Got it through.
All right, come on. Look on this side, Eddie. See? And then you got this right here. And you want to just push it all the way through.
Boom.
Like that. So now that's in. And you have... So that goes on the top because you want your adjusting locations where you can see them. All right, now on the other side, same thing. Here's your adjusting locations. So that's gonna be up and down like this. And then you want your washer next, and then you want your nut, like that.
Boom.
Hold on. Did I put that thing on backwards? I put it on backwards, guys. This is not good. All right, let's take this back off.
All of it?
Well, yeah.
What did you put on backwards?
The whole thing. This goes on this side, and that goes on that side. Because I remember, sorry guys, this is...
Dad.
Like, I'm an idiot.
Dad.
But please still like it. Please still like the video. Anyways, I'm making the mistakes for you guys so you don't do it next time. God, why did I do that? Right,
Somebody's...
that out. Oh my God, this thing hit me in the head. This is like the suckiest freaking dirt bike tire mounting video you ever seen in your entire life. So now I'm gonna hold this with my feet like this. See that?
Yep.
This is what I'm just doing, like just spur of the moment. Okay, pulling this out. Now I gotta adjust all this stuff again. Oh my God, what have I done, guys?
Dad, imagine somebody's like watching this video. They're like, okay, how to put on a bike tire for the 250.
Yeah,
and
it's like you didn't.
They're
You
like,
didn't watch the whole video, man. You messed everything up.
no, he like puts on the tire backwards and like wrecks.
Oh my God. Don't do that. Just watch the whole video, guys. We're gonna see if we can actually do this. Okay, I got it on. So that's the way it goes, guys. Ugh. And then this goes like that, slides down. All right.
Why does it not work if you put it on the opposite way?
Well, I don't know. I think you can. That's just how it was when I took it off. I'm putting everything back on. Here, over here, guys. All right, so that's the adjuster positioning, I guess, guard or whatever. Then you put the washer on, and then you put this on like this. Bam, just like that. All right.
Nice and tight.
So everything's good. The chain's on, but look at how loose it is, guys. So we're gonna have to tighten the chain up. Looks good on this side. That's gonna have to go on just a little bit more. Looks good. So if you want to, you can kind of like adjust it a little bit just right now. Just kind of
keep it.
Yeah, but you want it. The thing about the adjusters is you want these to be even on both sides, so your tire's not, you know, doing like this.
Like misaligned.
Yeah, it has to be aligned up. So you want to make sure that they're tight, but you can kind of like get it in the right position somewhat beforehand, before you like start tightening everything down. And I have this, I think this is 23 millimeter, but I'm just using this adjustable wrench. But be careful with adjustable wrenches, because they will strip your stuff out. So just make sure it's kind of tight. But we're not tightening this thing down all the way right now, guys. We're just kind of getting it snug. That way we can start adjusting it.
Yeah, well, make sure that you're not me. If you're me, you'll strip it out.
Yeah, well, you'll learn. You'll learn, definitely. Most definitely. All right. So that's right. So I got it right. So I didn't even notice, but I got the 450 right here. You can just look at that bike and kind of compare it. So if you want to just have your other bike, get another bike. That way you can see how everything goes on and off.
Yeah, you just buy a whole entire another bike just
to look for reference.
Yeah, you don't even ride it. You just look for reference just to see what your other bike has.
People are getting pissed at me now. They're like, "It's not how you do it. Just get a book."
No.
No, it comes with a manual. I'm just
you just get another bike.
Yeah. Okay, so that's too tight right there.
Is it?
Yeah, that's too tight. You want it to be like 2 fingers loose from right here. You want it to be like 2 fingers. So I'm just gonna
hit it a few times.
Yeah, you want to hit it at least 3 times. All right, let's put this out. Make sure this is loose so it can slide. That's what I was saying. So now this is where your adjusters come in. Okay, so I don't know if you want to watch this or not. But you see this screw right here? This screw right here goes out and it pushes, and there's your indicators right there. Those 3 things. You want that on one of these marks on the outside where it's tight, and then you want the other side to be exactly the same. If you do it too close, it's going to be blurry, so you got to just watch where it's at. You can zoom in. That's a better way to do it. But you want these marks on this side to align or be the same as the marks on that side. So we're going to have to screw this thing out right here, guys. See, this is real loose, so you want to just screw this whole piece out right here. Screw the screw out.
It's unscrewing.
It's unscrewing from the frame, from the swing arm. The yz250f. This screw is really a pain in the butt because it has dirt or something on it. Ugh. Anyways, it's supposed to be real easy to unscrew. All right, so as you can see, it's almost about to touch that little guide. Then you just want to crank on it like this. That's why you want this a little bit tight, because you don't want it just floating around. You want it just a little bit snug. That main nut, so this isn't just floating up and down. You want it to kind of, once you adjust it, to stay in its place. So you're going out, you can see this thing moving. You can kind of feel a little bit of pressure on it. And there's your indicator. So, and you want to check your chain.
You checked it.
See how it's moving out? See how the chain's tightening? Watch when I do one screw. See how it's tightening?
Oh yeah, I see.
Okay, so that's tightening up. You want it to be like a little bit tighter than that. So, and now we'll do it on the other side, just to keep it kind of even.
Is it gonna tighten the chain on this side too?
Yeah, it will tighten it on both sides, but you want it even. So whatever mark you have it on that side, you want it to be on this side too. I just don't want it to. I don't want to leave this side way behind and be.
Let's see if we can watch him tightening the chain from this side.
Yeah. Got to screw this thing out again.
So they have the same thing on both sides.
So let me look at this mark. So I'm gonna look at this mark right here. See, so count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just gonna do 6, which is I'm gonna put it in the middle, that middle mark to that middle mark. Remember, you unscrew, you screw it out. Just gonna put it to that mark. It's probably gonna be too much. I'll do it right in the front of it, so I'll do it on this one too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's already at that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's already there.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so but I still want to. It's actually a little bit further. Let's see how this chain feels. I mean, that feels pretty good right there, guys. What do you think? You don't want it too tight, though.
You don't want it too loose, though.
Nope.
What happens if you have your chain on your dirt bike too tight? It would just like pop off?
Yeah, it's very bad for it. Yeah, if your chain's too tight, you want to give it. Remember, when you sit on your dirt bike, that chain will tighten up.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be loose, tight. Every time you let tension off the back suspension, that swing arm's gonna pull that chain tight when you sit on it.
Gotcha.
Anyways.
Where did Nathan stick his finger in?
Oh.
The sprocket,
So
right?
let me tell you guys a story. One time when Nathan was like, how old? 6? No, 7.
He was 7.
No, he was 8.
He was 7 or 8.
He was
yeah.
riding the 125. I think the 120 SSR. No,
He was
the SSR
he wasn't
110.
riding it. He was just out there like revving it and like watching the chain spin and stuff on the dirt bike.
No, he was feeling. He said he was feeling to see if the chain was tight.
Oh.
And he was like revving it up, and he put his finger in between this thing right here, the chain and the sprocket, and it freaking went all the way around. Oh my God, he came in screaming. A blood trail was from the dirt bike all the way into
He was
the
like
bathroom.
shooting blood out of his finger like a gun.
I thought he chopped his finger off.
He
chopped
did.
the very tip of it off, but that's on the channel too if you guys want to watch that. All right, so now that feels good to me. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure this is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right in the middle. This needs to come out just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, so that's good. Now, seems that's tight. Seems this is tight. You want to lock these down, but not so tight. Just make sure that they're kind of locked down to where they can't move. To lock these down, you have to put your wrench on the forward and back screw to let it not turn, and then you tighten these up like that. Bam, just get it a little snug. That way when you're tightening this wheel down, it can't move.
Gotcha.
So you put it right here. This goes all the way forward. Put your 10mm wrench right here on this, and then you just make sure this one does not move. This one does not move, and then you tighten this down. Just like that.
So you want the right one to not move and the left one.
This one should not move, because if this moves, you're messing your adjustment up. This is just a lock nut. Okay, feel this, guys. That's pretty good. Actually, it's a little bit tight, but we'll I don't know, maybe not. Let's see. Sometimes when you tighten this thing up, though, the main nut, it really tightens the chain. So I don't know what's up with that. Anyways, you're just tightening this thing down, and I would say, I don't know what the torque is, but I just feel it. Let's see how it is. See, it feels like it's getting tighter. See, that's a little bit tight. That's too tight. Anyways, we'll be back, guys. All right, guys, I loosened it up. That's how I want it, just like that. So I had to adjust these set screws, or adjusting screws, a little bit more in. Make sure they're leveled up on each side.
Looks like they are.
Keep the tire pressed up against this way, and just go ahead and tighten this son of a gun up, and hopefully it doesn't retighten, and I'll set the adjusting screws again. But just make sure this thing right here is tight so it doesn't go anywhere. And I'm picking the whole bike up. And that's good. And now that's on there, guys. Feel this, that's good. Chain, to me it's pretty good. What do you guys think? Just post in the comments. Now we're gonna do this locking thing again, guys. So this is where you want to lock this out. So this is tight. So now to keep it in place so it doesn't slip on you, want to bring that out pretty tight and then lock the sucker down. Remember, don't let the other screw move. You don't have to strip it out. You just put a good amount of tension on it. Okay,
that's good. To where you don't strip it out though.
Yeah, don't break it.
Yeah, because if you break it, then you're gonna have to.
Yamaha makes everything on this bike is quality made. From the screws to the frame to the engine. I mean, this bike is awesome, guys. I do recommend this bike. It's so good. I honestly see this was a little loose. I'm tightening this out to make it press against that, so the chain doesn't get loose while you're riding. Now I'm gonna lock this out on this side.
Lock it out, guys.
And then, like I said, I'm gonna do a video on Nathan riding this thing out with a new tire. Actually, it's gonna be at the track because I don't want him riding this on the road at all. There you go, guys.
Looks good to me.
Good look, and we sprayed the chain with oil last time. Addie's gonna crank it up for you guys. Make sure it's in neutral. It's in neutral. All right, crank it up, Addie. You don't have to get on it.
Where's the?
This is auto start. It's a button right there.
Oh, it's a button. I didn't even know that.
All right, there it is, guys. New tire on the yz250. Good job. Thanks for filming, Addie.
You're welcome.
Check his gaming channel out. We got a PS5. Check the video out of us doing the whole unboxing, setup, and gameplay for the PS5. Guys are the best, better than the rest. Rod Fly 50 gigawatts. He got a new tire. I got a new tire on mine. This is not new, but it's pretty new. And I have to put my brake levers on my dirt bike right there. There's the not the brake lever, but there's the old brake lever. And see, my clutch lever has been broke for a long time, so I'm gonna fix that. But there you have it. Nathan already has his clutch, his brake, and clutch lever put on. And those are Rhino steel levers. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, we will do a video of us driving the Max wide body kit with the new tires put on. And thank you guys so much for the comment on the ESC, the Traxxas ESC. I got this from the hobby shop. He charged me $259 plus tax, plus 3% if you use a credit card. And some guy in the comments said that if I go to Traxxas and send in, I guess, the core, that you can get this thing for $150. So I'm definitely going to do that, guys. You guys, I really appreciate that. You guys have a great day. Ride 550 gigawatts. Thanks, Addie, for helping.
Oh, boy in the house.
My poor Cobra, man. I can't believe that. All right, guys, let me just show you guys before we leave. I'm going to show you guys Mom's new car. The cord was way too small, but she's got this blacked out Kia Telluride. There it is. Telluride. This thing is nice, guys. It has the brown leather. There it is. She loves it. And it fits the whole family.
New video on that thing coming out soon.
Yeah, if you want us to do a whole video or whatever, that's fine, but it's not like, that's not what we typically do. But there it is, guys. Fits everybody. All right, thanks for watching. Bye. Please leave us a like. It helps out a lot. And subscribe. All right, we put the tire on, babe.